awesome. Do we have any more of the demo, or is Greg in a loop?
Greg's actually about to jump into Kermon.
Oh, yes. Good.
Which is Metropolis, again, reimagined from the first game. This was actually the first level we built when we were demoing the game to Sony. This is the first one that
good choice.
we put together. Well, yeah, it was one of what I remember is how we were building the traffic patterns. And if you, Greg, at some point will probably look out over one of these areas. There you go.
Oh my God.
And you can see in the background, you can see some of yes, way back there, you can see some streams of traffic. And of course, he'll encounter that as he moves further into the level. But this is a big level. And back then, we were really trying to push the PlayStation 2 hard in terms of what it could draw.
Right.
And fortunately, we can push it even harder.
Just a little bit further. And the density of visuals that you guys are able to achieve here is just incredible, and I love it. And again, it has the world building. It tells a story. You guys mix in your humor as well. I mean, how do you get all that stuff together as a studio? Like, how do you wrangle all those different elements?
Collaboration. I mean, it really is. First of all, it's nice to know what the franchise is all about. So we've all worked on Ratchet for a long time, but we open it up for people to submit ideas. And then we have a creative director who's responsible for shepherding all those ideas, collecting them, and then asking, is this consistent? Does it work? Does it fulfill what we want to do with the game? And so that's been our structure for years, and it's worked.
I also want to publicly thank you for putting so many breakable crates in your games, because I have like this weird thing with breakable crates. I love breakable crates. I basically just break them and collect gears all the time.
Do you like to clean things?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. See, I can't stand it when I walk into a messy room. I have to clean it up. So in games like this,
you just take a wrench out, you just start smashing your whole living room up.
Yeah. And then
oh
but
no,
I don't
Greg.
get for it.
Okay, he died there. That's okay. That's all part of the show, everybody.
That's right. It's real. This is real gameplay.
So what else, once you guys built this demo, like how did you guys, in development, kind of build out the rest of the game? Like how did you approach it? What is your process? Because you guys have done Ratchet so much now. You guys have the experience. You must be able to like really feel familiar with it.
Well, it usually starts with the macro design. So it's an overall layout of the game, and so we're charting out where the player's going to go, what he or she could earn in different spots, where we want the player to backtrack, and that ends up being a sort of a Bible for the game. But along the way, we're always open to modifying it. And in this case, we did when we realized that we had an opportunity to make the game much, add to the game. For example, we put 3 new planets into this game. For all the existing planets you go to, there's significantly different gameplay than we had in the original in terms of adding new spaces. We were also working with the guys making the movie as well, collaborating with them on the story because we wanted to make sure there were points where the game and the movie intersected. Now, it's important to note that this is not a movie game. This is not a game that is using the movie story, and the movie isn't using the game story, but they have some really cool moments where they come together.
But this is a game based on a movie based on a game.
That is true, yes.
Probably the best trailer moment that we've had. I have a personal question for you.
Yeah.
Did you guys put the negotiator in this game, or can you not reveal that as of right now?
I'm gonna let we're gonna reveal more and more of the arsenal as we get closer to launch.
For some reason, it's such a simple joke to have a missile launcher as the negotiator, but I saw that and that was like my favorite weapon for the longest time in the Future series.
You just like the name because it's
just like the name. Yeah. The name stuck with me, and then I started using it, and it's super handy as well.
It's a very effective weapon.
And poured a bunch of resources into it. What are we seeing right here now? Where in the story is this level take place?
This is fairly early in the game, and Ratchet and Clank have just joined this new group, or this group formed by Captain Quark, and they're going on missions to sort of prove themselves as Galactic Rangers. And Quark is sort of directing them, and they've just saved the Hall of Heroes, and the adventure will unfold. And there are lots of twists and turns, as there are in most of our games.
Of course.